Each of these items corresponds to a testimonial. We have here the image of who's giving it, the content, the owner, and this code right here. We have a background which is light green on the top left corner, and it goes to bottom right with a darker green. Without further ado, let's open our code editor. I'm actually gonna duplicate this because I will need and just make some small modifications. I have the section contact here. Here is the find us. I'm going to collapse. Okay, give an enter. I'm going to collect this contact wrapper because I don't want nothing about it. This is not contact, not contact. E section testimonials, and I'm going to save. Here I'm going to say testimonials, save. Put all that inside of my testimonials container and have each of it being a testimonial. I'm going to have a figure which is gonna be testimonial figure. I'm going to have image, which is going to be the testimonial image, but it's inside of the figure. I'm going to put figure right here. The source is going to be the one that I'm going to take from Unsplash. You simply have to come here, write person, select an image. Preferably you gotta go for a square image or an image that's rectangular but doesn't have width so much greater than the height, or the height so much greater than the width. But if you find one that's like these ones, rectangular and fits well, that's okay, but just look for this shape. It's much better. And to take that image, we are going to simply say https source unsplash.com, and here you're gonna put / the ID, which is this one of the image, and you're gonna see that if I hit enter, I'm just going to get the image. That's what we are going to be testing in our code right here as the source. I'm going to say Jackie Lee's face, and the class, okay, it's already written, but it's not, it's testimonial figure image testimonial nice. Let's put the description. So testimonial description. I'm going to have a span containing the testimonial icon. Here I'm going to have icon with the class font awesome FA quote left, and I'm going to have the paragraph containing the testimonial description text. You can simply generate a lorem text with the amount of words that you want, for example 30, but I'm simply going to copy this text because I want to have the same right here in order to don't mix up too much things. Save here, and I think it's all. Let's see. Okay, it's missing this part. I didn't put the owner of our testimonial is testy description owner. I'm going to say Jackie Lee. Nice. Let's see how it is right here. Very bad. So what we're going to do here in our home page is select our section testimonials, and what's next, I'm going to actually give a width of 80%, margin auto, and put a bit of a padding top and bottom of some 50 pixels, and 0 left and right. Save it. Here we have. Let's put our component here, which is going to be a testimonial. Create that component right here. And save here. Okay, in our testimonial, we're going to start giving a different width for it. It's going to be some 70% of the 80% that we give to our section. So let's start with testimonials. Saying its width is gonna be 70%. Let me actually give a margin auto and give a background or color of something like this so that we can see what we are talking about. F5. Here we have, this is our really testimonial card. Very good. Next thing I'm gonna do is to simply remove, because I don't want to work with this. Working with my testimonial itself, this one, I'm gonna make sure that it's going to occupy width of 100% of the parent element, which is 100% of the 70%. So testimonial width 100%, box shadow of some 0 to RAM. For RAM, RGBA is gonna be black, and I'm going to put 0.1, which is 10%. Add that background image, which is going to be the linear gradient, and here is 2, right, bottom. I'm going to be pasting the color right here. Okay, this one is going to be color green testimonial, and the next one is going to be color dark green testimonial. I have to put the values for these variables because they don't exist in our code. The dark one is going to be 28p485, and for the one which is not light, I'm going to simply put 7ed, so 7ed 56f, and remove this dark. Copy this and go to my variable, paste, save, come here, remove. This is fixed, and save here in my main. Let me check how it looks right now. Nice, this is the one that we want. So in order to make the things more beautiful, let's just start to attack what's our testimonial figure. Inside of this, I'm going to give the width of some 15 RAM and the height also of 15 RAM. Save and see what's here. But before, I'm going to actually say that I don't want to anything that's overflowing to be visible, so I'm going to hide what's overflowing, and I'm going to give a border radius of 50%. I'm going to save and see what's there. F5, okay, nice. You can see that the image, that the part of the image that's overflowing is not shown here, and we're gonna fix that right now. Let's make sure that we have a float to the left. If I say float to the left to this testimonial figure, that means this testimonial description is going to stay on the left side. And we know that we have to include the clear fix hack right here. So add include clear fix. So let's see how that looks right now. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, Don't worry about why this background is simply being applied to this text and not this image. We're actually going to fix that. Don't worry. Let's make sure that our image right here has its width equal to 100%. The height is going to also be 100% of this testimonials figure. And object fit, let's make it to cover. Saving it. Let's see what do we have. Nice. Start adding some padding right here in our testimonial. 20 pixels top and bottom, 8 RAM left and right. This is gonna make the things look much more different. Nice, and I like that. And let's start formatting our description. Our description is going to come right here after, let me actually increase this, after the testimonial figure. So we have our testimonial description. I'm going to give some enders here. Here I'm going to start giving a margin to the left side of 1 rem. I'm going to make the text align to be justified. I have a text inside. I'm going to increase the font size, 1.8 rem. Go to the part of the owner. In this owner, okay, let me see, and this owner is gonna be displayed as inline block so that I can give some margins and just make it occupy the space that's bounded by the content. Give a margin to the top, 1 rem. Increase the font size to 20 pixels, and let me actually give a margin left of some 2 rem. And I've noticed that the font weight is harder, so let's save and see what do we have. Okay, things are getting better right now. Next, after our owner, we can start to attack our testimonials icon, which is that code that we have right here. So that I'm going to start actually just by increasing the font size of it, because you can treat it as a font. So font size 3 rem. Nice. Now let me go there and see what I can do to change the color. I'm just going to put a color white here. The color here is going to be white. Well, I have included the clear fix here in the testimonials, and we are floating to the left testimonial figure, which is this one, so it should be in testimonials, testimonial. So let me remove from here and paste here. Let's save and see how the things look right now. It's starting to get better. Well, let's see what we can do to achieve our desired result, which is this one. We can see here some shape that this text is taking, like a circle. We are going to start by making that. So to make this happen, we have to give a shape to the outside part of this figure element. This is a super powerful property in CSS, and we're going to be giving with the WebKit because there are browsers that don't support this. So shape outside. Here I'm going to put simply a circle, and to have it perfectly, we gotta write 50%, add 50% x and y direction. Then say shape outside without the WebKit. Let's save and see how that's going to look like right now. Okay, we have that aspect of shape. Let's make some translation of this image to the left side and a bit down. For that, we're gonna be using transform and translate. You can put X and Y. I'm going to simply put this in this way, but I could simply write in just one translate and put the properties -2 rem to the left and some 2 to the Y direction, which is going to push this more down. Let's save and see. Okay, I'm going to inspect. I want to see something in the translation right here of this figure. Translate X. Okay, there is a problem. We should have placed a translate Y. Translate Y right here to 2 rem. I wasn't seeing any effect, and that's true. It's because this effect wasn't really being applied. I'm going to inspect it and see now if it is translated or not. Where are you? Here I have. Let me actually bring more in the Y. No, it's okay with 2. Okay. The width of this testimonial is not the same as this, and let's try to figure out why. Let's inspect. Here we have the testimonial. Okay, we have this space which is not being occupied. The width of this section is testimonials next of this div. Then we have the testimonials, okay, which take 70%, and we have the testimonial itself that has the width equals 100. Okay, the box shadow is not working also, but we want to make sure that this testimonial is occupying 100% of testimonials. Okay, and testimonials is taking 70% of what? Of this entire section. Let's actually remove this. Yes, we can make things even better right here by just removing what's next, leaving the padding only. And I think this is much better right now. Yes, it's much better, and it's what we want. So we simply have to copy each of these testimonial, and is that Old Town Road job, where you simply have to change here to the next one. Let me go to my final version. This is Beth Alice, copy, paste here. The link, I'm actually doing the same here. Simply use the inspector, come here, copy, yes, and remove here by what's new. Finally is the same thing. You simply have to change. So Angelo Milena, what is the link? This one, try to copy, come here, Control V, remove the space, and put Angelo Milena. Saving it. Let's see what we have. Okay, everything is next to each other, so we have to give a margin to the bottom in our testimonial. So we simply say, and it's not the last child. We're gonna give margin bottom of some 5 rem, the same margin that we gave to the same amount that we gave to the padding, which is 5 vertically in our direction. Oh no, this is what we want. So, oh, max block size, no, margin to the bottom. Nice. We are done with this, so let's move to the next lesson.